1, 2, 3. Okay, so again, good afternoon, everyone. And okay, is it better? Okay, so again, good afternoon, everyone who is here, and everyone who would be watching it offline from all over Canada, and I know also from around the globe. Indeed, I'm providing here a very different perspective on the thing. So I have to first say that I'm not, I don't want to be associated with this group or the other group, this party or the other party, with this religious belief or other religious belief. So it's very, very, very important. I think it's very important for all of us really to appreciate the fact that we should not just say that we are, because we are such and such, we should be doing such and such. Like Christians, Muslims, Buddhists, really it's not about this. I think it's very important to understand.
We are Canadians!
That's right.
All the same God.
Exactly. So we are all human beings, regardless of which political party, which beliefs we are, and we should have, of course, lots of respect to everyone, regardless of their beliefs and how they believe it. So again, I'm here just to represent the scientific part of the story, and the story is the following. How to make it short. It's very difficult actually to make it short, but I tried. So there is a website, I will tell you now, ivim.ca. You will go there and it will link you to a page which summarizes all Open Canada, all official Government of Canada data which has been collected, actually has been always there, but data, they say it's like many trees and you may not see the essence, you don't see the trees behind the forest, so something like that, meaning that there are so many numbers that it's very easy to jungle them, and it's very hard to actually to make a meaning out of those numbers. So again, I've been, my objective here is really try to better understand the numbers, just as a data scientist. Again, I'm here looking for the truth. I have to be very honest. I'm not supporting either group. I'm just supporting the evidence and the true data. And I might be mistaken. I'm saying it all the time. As a scientist, we actually always we put our own conclusions in doubt all the time, and we're inviting other scientists, peers, to challenge us, to ask questions, so that we could actually find where the truth is. Truth is coming through the dialogue and discussion and questions. So essentially, this is what I've been trying to do for the last few weeks. Once I started getting questions, I wanted to have the answers from some of my colleagues in the Government of Canada. Now the challenge is that all Government of Canada people are bound by the code of ethics, or we have the rule of conduct. And the rule of conduct actually, it's very hard to say anything which could be seen as going against your government. Right? Otherwise you would be essentially facing suspension, or you will be fired. So how a government employee, even when he sees something is happening there, it's very hard to say anything, because you will face potentially a challenge. And this is what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to walk this very thin borderline, like really balancing it. I'm trying to support the government through their own data, through their own sources. I'm applauding everyday effort which has been done, which allowed me to do this research, to do this analysis. But the truth is there that, of course, much more could have been done by the government. And again, please understand that I speak in a different language. I have to be very careful, because if I say anything which will be seen as going against my employer, it will come back to me very badly. So what I'm saying here, I support my employer. I'm a proud Government of Canada employee, and I thank Government of Canada to make this data publicly available. So thank you. And also I applaud the efforts of Liberal government to make open government policies which were introduced in 2018. So, which essentially makes all of Government of Canada data open by default. I also applaud Government of Canada for developing another policy, which is called Scientific Integrity Policy, which essentially instructs all Government of Canada employees to conduct the science according to the highest norm of scientific practice. No manipulation of data, peer-reviewed data, and also it provides means to report any misconduct potentially, any misconduct related to conducting scientific work. And I'm using this scientific integrity policy to justify what I'm doing here. Because also I will need to talk to lawyers essentially. I do this because I'm following Government of Canada policy on scientific integrity, which tells me that I need to really we, all of us, have opportunity to essentially to make sure that the government follows its own policy, again, on open government and scientific integrity. Now, that was introduction.
That was the conclusion, I think.
So I gave you a four character website. It's much better for characters than the one which I've seen in downtown.
5 more minutes.
Excellent. So the conclusion is that the data which has been collected by the Government of Canada related to death statistics after May specifically, and May is the month when the vaccination has been extended to general public, and when the rate of vaccination has started to go up from 3% to 75%. So the statistics of deaths since May has changed, I'll put it this way, has changed dramatically the way it was before that. And they do have a web page which puts statistics on what is called cases by vaccination status. I invite everyone, go to this page, PHAC, you can search Health Canada or PHAC, cases by vaccination. It's in Epidemiology Daily Update. Go there to table number 2, and it shows you the numbers of deaths unvaccinated and the deaths fully vaccinated.
Can I put that website there?
The website.
We can't hear you. People can't. They won't know the website. You have the website?
I'll show you. The table is right here. So the table is on Government of Canada website. The table is on Government of Canada website. Again, search. I'll say exactly how you need to search it.
Your 5 minutes is almost done.
So again, it's cases following vaccination, and it will show you statistics. Now, essentially, I ask for help from my colleagues to explain how the statistics has been computed. Because essentially, it appears that they start counting deaths from December to 14th, which is the day when the very first shot was administered. And they count number of fully vaccinated people, which was not there yet. We got the first fully vaccinated person later.
It's over.
Again, we are inviting comments, we're inviting feedback, we invite them challenging all the conclusions we're making.
It is confirmed that Ford did call a state of emergency, but that's not legal. It doesn't have the basis to do that.